LeGrandzilla, John LeGrand, and I have another commission I just finished. I've been doing a lot of Monster Maker 28 or MM28 resin model kits, and this guy in the middle is one of them from one of my favorite Showa movies, Terror of Mechagodzilla, 1975. And over here to my left is the Mechagodzilla from the same movie, and over to the right is the Godzilla 74 from the previous year's movie, Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. So here we have the Godzilla from the 1975 movie, Terror of Mechagodzilla. It reminds me that a few years ago I had a table at G-Fest in Chicago, and that year Tomoko AI was visiting, and I didn't go to the meet and greet or any of that, but I saw her walking towards me, towards my table, and I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll get to meet Tomoko AI, and she went a little bit closer and closer, and then she stopped and she turned around and went the other way, and so I never got to meet her. But I did enjoy that movie, and I like Titanosaurus, and I like that version of Mechagodzilla very much, and I like this suit. So at the end of this video, I'm going to show you some pictures of this suit with some other kits, not only the two that are here next to him, but I am going to show you some other kits that aren't Monster Maker 28 kits that can be compared to it, such as the Billiken 1975. You'll see that even though I think both these kits are considered 30 centimeter scale, this one is much bigger than the Billiken. And also I have the Godzilla, the Imposter Godzilla, and that one is the one where Godzilla is actually Mechagodzilla, and you can see some of the metal showing through in his costume. But let's take a closer look at this guy. Get a look at his face. Another closed mouth kit. It's got the classic brows that sort of make his face look a little bit mean. So I painted the silvery fins on him. Yeah, I like this kit a lot. And again, like the 74, this has teeth and tongue and everything, but to be able to see the tongue, you'd have to like really try to look inside his mouth just right. But they are there. And so hopefully you've enjoyed the pictures, the still pictures I showed of the kit, and be able to see some of those details a little bit better. But it's a great kit. I tell you, I don't know how to find them. Most of the kits I do for people are kits that were bought by my client through whatever source they have in Japan or whatever, and then they send them to me, and it makes it easy for me because I don't have to find the kits. But that is a lot of people ask me, you know, how can I get one of these kits? And there's companies like Kaiju Modeler that a lot of times are at the conventions like G-Fest, and sometimes you can buy from them online. But they often are able to get some of these kits for at least a limited time. And once they're out, usually they're gone. These kits are pretty limited. It's not like buying an X Plus figure that they make tons and tons of them. These are model kits that have to be built and painted, and they only make a certain number of them usually. It's pretty limited. So anyway, appreciate your watching this video, and let's go ahead and look at some of the examples I talked about of comparing this kit to some other ones. Okay, so the first one I want to show you is the comparison of the Monster Maker 28 Godzilla 75 and the Mecha Godzilla 75. Just to show the comparison of the size. The pose of the Godzilla works out great because he needs to look up a little bit to see the head of the Mecha Godzilla. So it really fits very nicely. And this particular time, the Mecha Godzilla I have here belongs to a different client, but I'll be building the same kit again for the client that is getting the Godzilla at a later date. Now, I think this is a fun comparison of the Monster Maker 28 1974 and 1975 Godzillas. They're just about the same size, I would say. These are both for the same client, and I think they're going to look really nice together on his display shelf. They are both very well sculpted, and great examples of the kits. Looks just like the suits to me. And so here is the imposter Godzilla. And you can tell he's an imposter by the spot here where the metal of Mecha Godzilla is showing. Just like in the movie, the imposter Godzilla looks a little bit different than the regular Godzilla, and has a little bit more roundish head. And they fit pretty good together. The scale of the imposter Godzilla is a little bigger, it seems. And he's kind of looking down, where the other's looking up. But they're just about the same height, actually. If the imposter Godzilla would be putting his head up further, just based on his tail and how high his head would be, and other components of him, I would say that he probably would be a couple centimeters taller than the Monster Maker 28. And the last comparison I want to show you is this Billiken Godzilla 75 that I own. This one's a keeper for me. Although I didn't paint his fins quite right, I didn't go with the silvery look like the suit should be. But I did get an award at a convention for my paint up of this, so I think I'll leave it as is. Somebody thought it was good. But look how much taller the Monster Maker 28 is compared to the Billiken. A lot taller, and they're both considered 30 centimeter scale. But it's interesting to see.